two ships 1 and 2 move with constant velocities 3 meter per second and 4 meter per second along two mutually perpendicular straight tracks towards the intersection point O. At the moment t is equal to 0, ships were located at distances 120 meter and 200 meter from the point O. How soon will the distance between these ships become the shortest, and what is equal to? So now suppose that these are the two perpendicular tracks, say. So there is one ship at point A, it is moving with velocity 4 meter per second, and it is actually located at distance 200 meter away, and the other one is, let's say, at 120 meter away, and it is moving with velocity 3 meter per second. Perfect. So now they want to know what is the shortest possible distance between the ships. Okay, so now here we need to use relative velocity, as relative velocity method will be easiest here. So what I am doing, I am calculating velocity of B with respect to A, or let's say this is ship number 1 and this is ship number 2. So velocity of ship 1 with respect to 2, that means V12 will be is equal to, let's say V12 vector will be is equal to V1 minus V2 vector. Now clearly V1 vector will be what? This will be 3 I cap meter per second, and V2 vector will be minus 4j meter per second. This is from the question. So negative side is the minus j cap and the I is in positive side. So if you wanted to calculate the value of V12, that would be equal to 3I minus of 4j, which is 3I plus 4j meter per second, right? So now we can find out mod of V12 also, which will be simply is equal to under root of 3 square plus 4 square. This is going to be under root of 9 plus 16, which is 25 under root 5 meter per second. Okay, so we already got the value of magnitude of V12, relative velocity. Now we can draw the relative diagram. So relative diagram, we can assume that this ship number 2 is at the same position, and the ship 1, so the position of ship number 2 coordinates I can write, position coordinates I can easily write. This is 0, 200 meter. For this, if I am taking this as origin, this would be minus 120, 0. So of course this is 4 meter per second we have just calculated, and this was 3 meter per second. So we can also calculate the angle phi. Okay, we can also calculate the value of angle phi. So let me remove this part. Let me draw this correctly. So suppose that this is the situation. This is the line of action of velocity of ship number 1. This is ship number 1. So of course we can calculate this angle. So vectors are free to move. So this is 4 meter per second vector can be moved out. So we can find this angle alpha. So tan alpha will be equal to 4 by 3. That means tan alpha, if tan alpha is 4 by 3, means clearly sin alpha will be given as 4 by 5. If you calculate, you will get, so 4 by 5 means alpha will be 53 degree, correct? That means this alpha is 53 degree. So here this angle alpha will be 53 degree, thus this angle will be 37 degree. Now we want the minimum distance. That means along this line, if you draw the perpendicular from the point, perpendicular from the ship 2, clearly you will achieve the minimum distance. So say this is d minimum, right? And this angle you already got, this is 37 degree. Now in order to calculate that, you need to calculate the line of this particular equation of this particular line. So let's say this is line CD, or let's say this is line BD. So equation of line BD, so equation of line BD can be written as y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1. So now this point is known, so this point is x1 y1. So here x1 is minus 120, y1 is of course 0, and the slope we calculated, which is 4 by 3. So clearly y minus 0 is equal to 4 by 3 x minus 120, 4 by 3 x plus 4 by 3 into 120, this is equal to y. So this is 40, 4x by 3 plus 160, this is the value of y. So we got the value of y. Now this is the equation of this line. So we want to calculate the coordinates of point E. So for coordinates of E, what I can do here, we can clearly know that this point is x will be 0. So put x equal to 0, y is equal to 4 by 3 into 0 plus 160. That means simply y will be 160 meter. Now just you need to see the diagram, which I am just making it in order to clarify the things. So suppose that little bit magnified diagram. This is 200, this is 60. This line is like this. This was the perpendicular, and this is the distance d minimum which we want to obtain, and this angle is 37 degree. So clearly let us say this was A, this is E, and this is let's say K. So in triangle AEK, if you see the triangle AEK little bit like this, so clearly this is AKE, where AK is d minimum. Obviously this is AE. So clearly the value of AE can be obtained simply. The coordinates, this length is 200 and this length is obtained as 160 meters. So AE will be 200 minus 160, that means simply 40 meters. So the length is 40 meter, this one is 40. So clearly if you apply the value of sine 37, sine 37 is equal to d minimum upon 40. So d minimum will be equal to 40 into 37, 3 by 5, which is 8. So clearly d minimum is equal to 24 meter. That's how we get the minimum distance between two ships. Okay, so obviously option number 1, 24 centimeter, has to be the right choice. There can be a other method which is the absolute method, but that can be pretty much difficult for many students. Okay, because in that you need to differentiate the things. Okay, so we are not going into that method. but I'm just giving you the hint how to do that one. So let us assume at particular point, let's say this ship was initially here, this ship was initially here. Let's say after certain time t, this ship number 1 came here and ship number 2 came here, and let us say this is the minimum possible distance, which is d. Correct? So if that is true, we can easily write this distance was initially 200 meter. So now this distance will be, and this velocity was 4 meter per second. So in t time it will cover 4t distance. So this distance will be 4t. So this distance will remain 200 minus 4t. Correct? And then similarly this distance will be 3t, and then this distance will be equal to how much? 120 minus 3t. And then clearly I can write in this triangle d square is equal to 200 minus 4t whole square plus 120 minus 3t whole square using Pythagoras theorem. Okay, and then you need to differentiate with respect to t. That means d upon d square and so on. You need to differentiate, and then you find out the value of from that differentiation the value of t, and then you substitute this value of t in the equation further to find out the value of d minimum. So that is bit complicated method, but yes, you can do that. Okay, so this is just hint for the other method. This is the absolute method. Already I have solved 24 meters. Correct? Yeah.